Hello YouTube land, my name is Kestalkayden and we are doing a mod spotlight on the Lonsdaleite mod. Lonsdaleite is a fabric mod. It is for Minecraft 1.16 and 1.17. Now, what is Lonsdaleite? Lonsdaleite is probably a upper end tier to something like Netherite, possibly better. It's an alternate route and it doesn't require actually having to go to the Nether. One of the things that I actually struggle with in Minecraft is going to the Nether because for some reason, I don't know why, but it just makes me feel nauseous. So one of the things that I did for this was create a mod to kind of circumvent that. What does it require? Diamond, lots and lots of diamond, but it gives you a lot of durability and a lot of damage and a lot of awesomeness all wrapped in a single bundle with none of the extra effects that you get probably from Netherite. So what do you need to get a basic Lonsdaleite, a raw piece of Lonsdaleite? You need diamond with obsidian in the center. Now, once you get that, you grab a bunch of coal blocks and gunpowder, stick that in to get a prepared Lonsdaleite. From here on out, what you'll need to do is use a blast furnace. So we can actually stick that into here. The process does take a while, so prepare some blast furnaces because if you enjoy this mod, you're going to be needing a lot of them. That's all I'm saying. This layer is not too bad. Now, once you get it, you get something called a Lonsdaleite gem. One of the things that you can do with Lonsdaleite, this is an optional tier. If you want to have a little bit more fun, you can actually just stick it back in the blast furnace for 5 times the duration. And it'll turn into a perfect Lonsdaleite. That gets you more durability, more everything. So what are some of the things that you can do with Lonsdaleite? Lonsdaleite basically has all of the things that you'd expect it to have. It has all of your tools. It has all of, well, pretty much everything. So let's just go off with some of the basics. So if I wanted to create a sword, you can create a sword, right? If you want to create a pick, you can create a pick. If you want to do all of that, it is all there. You can create everything, and the durability is pretty dang high. It's at 4,500. So it's kind of worth, and it's kind of a vanilla plus way of doing it without actually having to go into the Nether. Now, for the same type of recipes, you can also use the Perfect Lonsdaleite gem. So let's try that out. As you can see, these two look very similar, except one is a perfect variant, and it has 6,000 durability with even better stats. Now, you don't have to do this, but it's there for those that want just something a little bit easier to deal with, and it still requires you to put quite a bit of diamond in it. Same thing goes for all of the tools and everything else, armor, etc., etc. Not too shabby. Now, Lonsdaleite mod also has a couple of other things. It has an Omnitool or a Paxel, which this is all that's required for it. So let's just quickly create that so you can kind of see what it's all about. So it requires this here and this right here. It has 6,000 durability and has a pretty high damage number and can also do things that a shovel, a pickaxe, and an axe can do respectively. What else can this mod do? It can create a new weapon type called a Dagger. So let's do that. Let's grab a Perfect Lonsdaleite. There we go. So let's compare some things. So this has 12 attack, but 2.2 attack speed. This has 9 attack with 3 attack speed. So it really depends on what your fighting style is. If you kind of prefer the old style of combat, this might be the best for you. If you prefer the new style of combat where you can actually force crits, where you can actually like position yourself a little bit, ooh, I dropped it, where you can position yourself a little bit better, this would probably be it. And for that extreme on the end is the other side, where you can create a war axe, the last weapon type. So let's quickly create that. This thing is a beast. It has 0.8 attack speed, but look at that attack damage. And all of this is enchantable, every single item. So let's see how slow this moves up. So let's just quickly attack the air, right? Boom. Note how slow that is. There's a reason for that. It's meant to feel impactful. Imagine having all of your enchants on this and just like one-shotting things. Again, there's a downside. It's a slow attack speed, but it's not too bad. I kind of prefer it, depending on what I'm doing. It can pretty much one-shot things like cows, even without enchants. It has its purpose, right? Preferably, I'm among the old regime. I prefer, the old combat system. I know there are mods out there that fix it, but realistically, I kind of like the idea of having this, where it's a little less attack damage than the sword. Those numbers are going to get tweaked a little bit, by the way, so those aren't final numbers, but it does less damage than the sword, but does hit faster. I like. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Again, this is a mod that I created because one of my subscribers on Twitch asked me for it. So, hey, it happened. Hopefully it'll help. And it's actually one of the mods that I'm using in one of my Let's Plays right now. Yeah, full set of Lonsdaleite tools, full set of armor. It has the Omnitool, which again, fully enchantable with Unbreaking. So that even gets more nutty. It's cool. So if you guys have any questions about it, if you guys have any suggestions for it, feel free to leave a comment down below. So that's about it. Leave a like on the video, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget, have fun.